Liverpool, win. Scumchester, loss. Everton, obliterated. Caicedo, disaster class. What a fantastic weekend of Premier League football. Before we get into like the recap and so of game week 2, right? The first thing I want to talk about is how terrible the refereeing is, right? And it's only been 2 weeks of football. And in these 2 weeks of football, the Premier League refs have been absolute garbage. Just trash. I am so sick and tired of these referees. And what are the Premier League going to do about it? What are they going to do about it? Nothing. And it will have to be the same for consistency reasons. It will have to be the same thing throughout. 4 red cards throughout this weekend. It was 3 on Saturday, right? 1 red card to McAllister for nothing at all. Something that would be a warning back in like 2014-15 is a red card now, right? The handball that wasn't given to United, I mean, I was happy about that, I can't lie. But the handball that wasn't given to United, that was a clear and obvious handball. The refereeing decisions this whole time just has been poor. Absolutely atrocious. The handball against Wolves back in game week 1. And there were more decisions out there that were just terrible this weekend. What is the point? I just need to ask, what is the point of VAR? What is the point of VAR if this is how the referees are going to act? I'm sick and tired of it, man. But, end of the rant, we're just going to get into the football. Alright, so let's get into Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Terrible start to the game from Liverpool. Liverpool just looked laggy, didn't look good at all. I think Bournemouth actually came out very, very strong. I think they came out like Liverpool would come out on most teams in our heyday in like 2018, 2019. That's how they came out on us. They were pressing us. They were attracted to us like flies to anything sweet or ants to anything sweet. And then they just pressed us, and they got a goal at first and it was just barely offside, and Liverpool still did not wake up from that. And they just came back, and Semenyo, who I really like, Semenyo just came up and scored. I think it was like in the 3rd minute. And yeah, we just looked terrible, and I thought it was just going to be a long day for Liverpool. But we settled into the game. After a while, we settled down, and then Luis Diaz scored a fantastic goal. It was like a half volley type of thing. Like he kicked the ball up and then volleyed it into the goal. I thought that was good. Overall, I thought it was a great performance from us because we ended up winning that game 3-1. The red card was never a red card, but I already spoke on that. And the best footballer I've ever seen in my life played, Dominic Szoboszlai. Fight me. I watch Prime Messi. I watch Suarez. None of them are this kid. Yeah. Like I sound like I'm joking, and I'm laughing, and I'm not joking. You need to understand how serious I am about Dominic Szoboszlai. I've never seen a footballer be this good in my entire life. Like, he's the best. He's going to be the best thing ever. Him and Nunes together, greatest partnership we'll ever see in football. Yeah, you just have to believe. But yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai, man of the match, obviously, by far. He's a workhorse as well as a technician. It's just amazing to watch him on and off the ball. All right, he still commits some fouls and stuff, but last week I said that he is not in that world class category yet. Nah, I take that back, man. He's beyond world class right now. He's universal class. Like, he's just on a level I've never seen a footballer play at. I mean, obviously, you've seen Messi play at a high level. You've seen Suarez and all that. But I'm just saying, like, right now, like, KDB got injured, and, I want him to come back to health and everything. But right now, Szoboszlai will take over for your KDB. So don't worry about it. Szoboszlai has taken over already for you. That's fine. Moving from Hendo to Szoboszlai is magnifique. And I loved Henderson. All right, I was a Hendo defender this whole time. And I just think that Szoboszlai is an amazing footballer, and he will take us far this season. He'll probably let us win the league. Like, he's just technically gifted. He has like 5 lungs. He's just brilliant. A brilliant footballer. But yeah, I do give Bournemouth credit. I think that they got tired after a while though. I think that's just what happened to Bournemouth. Like they pressed us and then they got tired, and then Liverpool just has more stamina, and we came out and we pressed and we got the penalty. Szoboszlai got the penalty that was never a penalty, to be honest. It was a dive, but whatever. There was a little touch, it's not really a penalty, to be honest. But yeah, and Szoboszlai got that, but that was just based on how well he was playing, dribbling through the midfield, dribbling through the defense, and then we got the penalty. Salah missed it and then scored from the rebound, and yeah, just went on to win 3-1 after going down 10 men. We scored the third. Jota put it in, and that's it. I do think Bournemouth were good though. I think Bournemouth will be better as time continues for Bournemouth and they get like more used to this. They get used to the system as well as their levels of fitness go up. They'll be better. So big up Bournemouth for that. Now getting into Tottenham versus United, and I was saying this before, saying it again. That midfield for United is ass. Understand that they're not good. All right, you cannot play Bruno and Mount together in a midfield. You cannot play Bruno, Mount, and Casemiro because one, it's too attacking, right? Two, Bruno and Fernandes are not going to, not Bruno, Bruno and Mount are not going to track back, right? And Casemiro is too old to hold it by himself. Casemiro is no longer the Casemiro that we once thought he was. It's as simple as that. And I said it before that the midfield for United will be the death of them. And when I tell you that United may get relegated, I'm not even joking. I mean, obviously I would hope that happens. But right now the team does not look good. United does not look good. They don't have a striker up top that can do anything. I told you that the what's his name again? Rashford thing was not going to work out well. Not because he had a great, not even great, just an okay season last season doesn't mean that he will come back and do the same thing this season. Alright? Rashford is not the answer for you guys. Anthony is just a fidget spinner. He does nothing. He cannot beat a man. I'm telling you this again. He's not good, United fans. Alright? And then Højlund is sick still. Anthony Martial came on, but nothing really happened there. United just don't look good. And then Sandro Martinez, the butcher. Oh, this butcher. Garbage, man. Like, listen to me when I tell you that the team is not good. And when Ronaldo told you about Ten Hag, that he's not him, he was right. Ten Hag is just not it. He's not the coach that you need for this team. And it may sound harsh, it may sound premature, but it's the truth. And the quicker that you guys cut ties with him, the better. I would love if you keep him still. Alright? I would love if you keep him because he said it. He said that dynasties come to an end now. So let's see what happens. Alright? As for Tottenham, the Tottenham side of it all, I think Tottenham played well. As I said, it's going to take some time for Postecoglou's thing to actually come together for Tottenham. But you could see it slowly morphing for Tottenham. They still have a lot of things not ready yet for them, but you can see it coming together. Richarlison is not the answer up front for Tottenham, but over time, or maybe they'll get someone in January. I don't think that they'll get someone in this window again for the striker role, but they'll probably get someone in January. Maybe when you get someone in January, then you'll push on, as I expect you guys to do. Tottenham, I think, played well enough to win that game. They still have a lot of holes, but they won, and that's all that matters for Tottenham. The other game that I watched was City and Newcastle, and there's not much to talk about in that game. I think it was just two powerhouse teams playing, and I think City got the better of them. City played midweek, so they looked kind of leggy and tired, which is expected. It's like the second week of the season. The players are still not like match fit yet. I think they were fine. I think Haaland was kept quiet. Isak was kept quiet. I thought it was a defensive masterclass from both teams. I thought Vardy had a one-on-one situation with I don't remember the Newcastle player right now, but a one-on-one situation and he stopped it. It was like a 1-2, one or one and a, or 1-1.5, and he stopped it. Vardy is a top class defender, so we expect that. Yeah, and there's not much to really talk about in that game, to be honest. The Chelsea game, Chelsea versus West Ham. Yeah, Chelsea spent $1 billion on that team, and they still look $500 million off. So I said that I thought Chelsea would do well, especially because I thought that because of Pochettino. Yeah, Chelsea looks the same. I don't know if it's because Reece James didn't play there, and they rally around their captain. They just looked bad today, as well as West Ham made them look bad. I thought West Ham played well. I thought West Ham who held the line well. I thought West Ham, had their blocks set up properly against Chelsea. I thought they countered well. I thought Antonio held up the ball well. Paqueta, he was the man of the match for me. And Fornals played well as well. It's just like well all around for all of those guys. It was a good game. Not much to talk about in that Chelsea game versus West Ham, but just to talk about like Caicedo being trash today, and that made me happy, made me smile. If he came to Liverpool, he would have been good, but whatever. What do I know? But yeah, that's the video for today, guys. Like and subscribe and share, and I'll come again tomorrow to talk about the Arsenal game. Hopefully they lose, and I'll have something fun to talk about with Arsenal tomorrow, but I expect them to win, and I will do the recap of my picks. I didn't do a picks video this week, but you guys will just have to trust me that the picks that I made were the picks that I actually said that I made. But yeah, man, like, subscribe, and share, and come back again next time. Peace. See you.